Welcome, good guys. We are here today again, back at it today, and we yesterday we took a trade. There we took a trade there, and from the 5 minutes fair value gap, it was really a good trade, but it was above the time, and I've said in here before that I would not, never like to go above 11:15, but I took the trade I think around 11 10, and I took it over to this area, and that was it's just the way it is yesterday, and we are back at it today, and let's hope for a good setup today, and you guys should be safe, trading is just trading. There's nothing you can do. It's just the way it is. And what can I say? So basic things we need to check. We the few things we check is we check the news. Yep. So there's nothing today, but I believe there's something tomorrow. Tomorrow, yep, we have non-farm, blah blah blah. On on Thursday we do have unemployment claims. Those are huge um, news. And on Friday we have this process here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now we are here today again, and I'll be turning on all my systems. All my systems. Yep. All of it. Okay. Okay. So I'm starting my chart with. Oh my god. Hmm. So okay. Yeah. As you can see, I don't like to stay in the trade before the trade is beginning. So I like to be fresh. Whatever that has happened, I don't want it to determine my situation. And again, because I'm this type of person that actually sticks to one particular time frame to trade, so I do not really like to move around. Stick to 5 minutes and 1 minute. It helps me really good. Yesterday I took the trade from 2 minutes, and the reasons for that I can actually tell you just now, because I have seen my pure high yesterday, which was around there 5 minutes. I'm gonna show you again. Yeah, so here it is 5 minutes. So I was here yesterday, so I saw that one. The market move up to this extent. Then I was expecting like a fair value gap. Okay, I think I need to get to whatever it is I'm doing. We can talk about that one later. I just want to be here now. Okay, so this is the first thing that's happening just now on 1 minute, and we have 5 minutes as well. 5 minutes. Let's go back to bigger time frame and have have like an idea of where they might be going. We don't know yet because we have just started. So I'm taking all the drawings out. Okay, so we have them taking out this area yesterday at 11 o'clock. So they took out this area, so they bopped out, and they are actually coming down drastically. But if you check it in, market has been ranging from, I don't know, from probably like from 27th of November, and today is what? Okay, February. So yeah, the market has been ranging, so we cannot yet decide where they are going to. It is actually not making sense to decide so we can just decide in within. So we have this huge fair value gap from here. We have this inverse fair value gap. We have this opening new week. Is that new week? Yeah, we have this new week opening gap here, which is still open. We have the market coming back to that area as well. So right now. We are just trying to be careful of whatever that is going on. We don't know at the moment. I don't know where they are heading to. You know, I don't know where they are heading to. So I don't know if they are going to continue the downward because they make a very big stroke this morning. This is 9 o'clock opening. So we don't know what they are doing yet until we actually do know what they are doing. You understand? So, like I said, you don't predict the market though. You trade what you see. So if I would predict, I would be like, oh, because they've actually turned to the downside, they might actually continue downside. Nope, it doesn't work that way. So like we used to do, I'm going to mark my timing 10 o'clock and the second timing as well. So 10 o'clock and 11:15. I don't like to trade past 11:15. I believe it's always a waste of time. I'm saying that again. Um, here, something is very, very, you know, we have a 5 minutes fair value gap here, right? I'm gonna change this to um, I'm gonna change this to macro. I mean mini. The main reason is that I do analysis on mini. I don't like doing my analysis of macro. Sometimes they are so weird. They change some little things. I don't like. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, anyways. So we have this 5 minute, right? I will show you the things we have. We have the 5 minute. We have this 1 minute turtle soup, or I called it turtle soup because I learned from ICT, so I can call it turtle soup. That's what I know. So some people call it liquidity sweep, liquidity sweep. Yep, but in my own understanding, I call it turtle soup. Sorry. So we have this. We are dealing with a wide range of volatility right now. When the volatility is this huge, trust me, uh, you have to relax so much. You have to calm down. You have to be like, I don't know. You have to be chill. The market can be crazy with this. Just one. What is it called? Whatever the lot size you are using, it has to be fully calculated. So, uh, at this moment, we have this fair value gap with this other block we are dealing with. Market can decide to come here and fall down. I'm just gonna show that one. So these are what markets can decide to do, right? Can decide to be this way, then go here, come back here, then come here, then probably go downward. So if market is going to do that one, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to wait till they come all the way up, slash down, change what can I call it? Yeah, change a character like that. Probably change this one as well. Then probably a fair value gap here. Then get into it. But no, like I said, you don't predict a market. What I have just done is predict, but it's not fully prediction. I am just preparing myself to whatever I'm going to see in the market. The market can decide to keep spawning downward. I didn't build the algorithm though, so I don't know what they can decide to do. They can decide to do whatever they like. You know what I mean? Like they can decide to do whatever they like. They own it. We don't. We only trade a little few stuff on the market. I think the market position probably every single day is over $1 trillion. So who am I? I mean, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Mine is just to trade the little that I want and just get the fuck out of the market. That's all. I'm not sure why my heater is not turning on. Some electronic heaters. Probably the foil is finished. I didn't check anyways. Just Gonna buy a new phone and put it inside that stuff. Okay. As you can see, the market keeps coming down. We have the 5 minutes and we have the 1 minute time frame. Okay. Imagine right now I've gotten only 1% watching, but that's not a problem. I just started anyway. So if you are watching, thanks for watching. You can invite your friends as well. Uh, one thing, I'm not taking any money from anybody, so I just trade my thing. This trade is just for me to be live. I just like to be live on here, and I've just started. I started just this February 1st. That was yesterday. Yesterday was my first stream. You can imagine a lot of tension though. You can imagine a lot of tension on me when I was trading. It's not really that cool. I can tell you that for sure. It was really, really hard. Being a first timer, we have a lot of people doing this, even in my home country, Nigeria. We've got the likes of Abi Forex and the big boys. They are so good at what they do. Yeah. So we can see some pullbacks just now. Yep. Some nice cool pullbacks. Like I said, we are not sure where these people are going yet. Not sure at all. This you're looking at, this slopes you're looking at, it's a very crazy one. Most of the times they can just continue this particular trend. They keep doing the higher high, higher lows, higher high. I mean higher high. I mean higher high, lower low, higher high, lower lows until they just decide to pull to the downside aggressively. They do that a lot, and you just have to be careful because what we are expecting is probably just a sharp reverse to this side, like a very fast one to to the 5 minutes. It can just be as fast as just weak this area, and they'll start selling it. Like, it does happen very well. I've seen it happen so many times. We are just waiting for our setup to complete, and that's it. Um, with this type of falling, I doubt we are going to come up to this place. No, I don't believe that. Depending, we still have a lot of time. I do not believe we are coming here. Just gonna type that. I do not believe. Where is it? don't believe that one. This was what I was explaining the other time, as you can see. So, but the this is it. The bad part of this is a market like this, right, can decide to keep moving this way. They might decide to keep moving this way and really do form something like this again, then all the way down. This can happen. I've seen this happen many times, right? This can happen, but I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in whatever the market is giving me at the moment. So, in fact, if the market close here, right? If the market is closing above this area, I can look for a fair value gap around this area if presented. I'm just joking, yeah. If it's presented, then I can look for a fair value gap around that area and just, continue to the downside. So, like I said, I was talking about some week that can happen just here. Like, the market is so crazy right now, so we are looking at, some week and, the movement of like some movement, and as you can see, the market is just stayed there doing whatever they like. They can decide to close below here just now and just keep moving to the downward. Yep, it happens a lot. It's not the first time. Ouch. I think my heater is finished. Yeah, I think the gas is finished. Yeah, the gas is finished. Okay, like I said, as you can see, what's going on. Yep. I think that's gonna form another block. Yeah. What I'm looking at right now, I feel like the market is going to form another block. Yep, that's an aggressive closure. Yeah. Look at that. Just look at this. These are very beautiful stuff that form in the market. Can you see that one? Right. This is a this the look. Look. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Sometimes just for the sake of focusing on your strategy, you miss a lot of trades like this one. Like this is wonderful. I'm not gonna lie. This is really wonderful. Like, I mean, I knew they were going to like keep coming down. So there's no way they are going to close here, and they would just not like pull to the downside. This is 140 ticks, and I'm very sure they are going to go all the way, like, you know. Yeah. Can you see that one? This is wow. I love the market so much. Sometimes you can just know what is gonna happen, but those are traps. Yeah, they are all traps. And what do I mean by they are traps is, if that is my strategy, then I would have gone for it fully well. And I know probably they are going to give me like up to 200 depending on what they are doing here, because from here to here is about 200 ticks. So I'll be very interested in 1:1. So if it's 1:1, I'll be finished by now. But the thing is just that it just doesn't work that way for me. You know, you want to be very careful of the type of trade you are trading, because um, if you divert so much, if you divert so much in trades, these are the things that can happen to you. You might not be able to uh, stay focused, and you might not be able to be consistent be consistent with your cash out and something like that. So you really want to uh be like focused on just one strategy. I can tell you that for sure. You want to be focused, you want to stay on just one strategy. You really want to understand your strategy so well, and then you can actually stay profitable. The funniest thing about the candles is that they form different strategy every minute, every second. The what are they called? These scalpers. I can tell you today, most scalpers would have made a quite huge amount of money as at this moment. I can tell you that one for sure. And one of the reasons are they practice on very short time strategy, which is they see it almost every 10 minutes. So you can imagine here, moving from there to there, that's a big movement from for that moment. That's 276. 276 is a lot of movement. I can tell you that for sure. You don't have to move 10 million points to, you know, to get your money out of the market. You don't have to. Now I can see a strategy forming again. This is another one that I do know, right? You can see the 2 minutes, blah blah blah. But all of this, I'm not gonna trade it in any ways, and one of the reasons are I'm too hardcore to my strategy. Like I just trust the strategy so much. If I'm only trading like let's say 10 times a month, I want 7 out of the 10 times to be a winning trade. I'm not guaranteed that I'm going to win 7 out of 10 times, but I can tell you that winning 7 out of 10 times is actually good for me. I love the feelings of 7 out of 10 times. The worst that can happen is to break even. That's the worst that can happen. But if you gamble around, you can actually get it done as well. In fact, you might be lucky. You can gamble for a while and actually get some money out of the market. And for the next, let's say, 2 months, the market can show you shaggy. You understand what I mean? Shaggy, my language. Shaggy. I think I'm going to play some song just to give myself some hype. I don't want to. I don't want to bore myself. Oh, I'm just gonna play some song from Spotify. Spotify. Okay. I like this lady recently, so just gonna play a song. Let's come back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can Okay. Both ES and NQ are actually doing the same thing at the moment. So there's nothing really to do at this time than just to wait. Really do wait. Wait for whatever that is going to happen. I'm not really interested in the left side. I can see some people texting me just now and they are like, how much can I invest? I don't take money, sorry. I don't take money from anybody. I just trade my thing. You can decide to follow my trade if you want to. The best I can do is to give you my. The best I can do is to like give you my codes and buy accounts. I can give you links where you can buy accounts, like the prop accounts, because I only trade props for now. So, and I don't teach. That's my problem. I don't even know how to teach anybody. I don't know how to teach these trades. In fact, I can tell you I've forgotten so many names, so many times. You know, some people call some stuffs ama, like this. The hammer. Some people call it. I don't know. I don't know. How to, the only thing I'm familiarized with is trend, highs and lows, liquidity, uh, change of character, break of structure. I think those are the things I know. I'm not interested in fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. Yep, those are the stuff I deal with. I don't know head and shoulder. Sorry. When I started learning, I think that was when I was introduced to some head and shoulder stuff, and they're just so weird. They will be like, "This is the uh, shoulders. This is the head, and probably this is the second shoulder. Who knows? Looks like me. Probably my head." We can see so many things happening just now. If we go to probably okay, yes, 2 minutes. It's still speaking a lot of languages we don't understand. Like, what is this? But I don't know this. As you can see, they kept making lows, 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 and they are going to make another low right now, and that can actually trigger the movement in a very fast lane. When you're driving on the motorway and you just pick up a race, you press on the accelerator and they can just continue moving if they like. But we are not meant to be interested in this movement if they are not showing us what we want to see. We are not the ones showing them what we want them to see. We want them to like move in our direction, move in whatever they just like us to do. We just want to see them give us very good places to be, and where we can position ourselves and set up and just move to the good side of the trade. You don't want to be on the bad side of the trade, do you? It's hurts, it's pain. Um, but the thing is, with trading, it's quite easy sometimes. This place is so cold at the moment. I'm going to run mad. Wahala. So, I use the what is it called? diesel powered ether, and now I think the fuel is finished. I think the diesel is finished because I'm only meant to use it 3 times, and I think this is the third time, and it's finished already. So I think I'll get some other ether just for the purpose of trading at this time because this is mad, eh? Ooh, this place is cold. Well, let's go to some big time frames and see what is going on. Like I said, this 5 minutes is still my very good place I would like to be. Yep, I would like to be around there, just continue to the downside. Uh-huh. Now we are getting some pullbacks. Yep, we might be lucky we are getting some pullbacks to the 5 minutes. We might be lucky it gets there and we see our strategy and we just move on. You know what I mean? Like, uh, 50 seconds is almost all green. Ah. We have 1040, so we'll be waiting for the 1050 micro. 1050 to 1110. Yeah, the probably the magic can happen there. We do hope so. So, yep. Okay. So, we have a sell side here, minor sell side, I would say. Okay. We have a sell side. We have some. The thing is, sell sides like this ones, they don't normally hold. Like they they don't normally hold. It becomes so hard. So we have 30 minutes candle closed just now. So the next 30 minutes candle might be institutional buy. They will go all the way up and come over to this area, right? I'm just gonna. Okay, so they might come all the way up. As you can see, they have started in here, so they might come all the way up a bit, weak or this area, then come all the way down to take out these areas that, yeah, they don't hold. So the thing is, the markets might come to this area, then um, rumble a bit, then focus to the downside and just keep coming down. Depending, as I have said, the market has been ranging all this while on 4 hours, as you can see. They've been ranging now. They came all the way from down here. They came all the way down, and they started ranging on just on 4 hours. Don't misquote. 4 hours. These are crazy movements, but in the space of moving from here to here in just 2 hours says a lot. Movements like this, or we don't know. Most of the time, it's just the markets. They might just decide to keep selling and keep selling, depending on whatever they think. It's just them. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna head out just now to get some heaters in this place. I'm about dying. My heater, let me turn on that. You have entered the monitoring area. I know. You have entered the monitoring area. You have entered the monitoring area. Okay, I might go and come back and do this. Thing will only be left. You have entered the monitoring area. You have entered the monitoring area. You have entered the monitoring area. Use. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Fine. Okay, I'm just gonna close this one. Yep. So what are we dealing with? The market seems to be coming downward. Oh, wow. So with that movement, they are still coming down though. I'm very sure they are coming down. And I'm not sure they will go to my 5 minutes level gap. Probably I'll be looking for something else, but I might not be trading at all, depending. It's 10:46 already, and hmm. 'Cause I will never let you go. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I have some important thing to do with the government here. I don't know if this is a bad news for me or not, but I'm scared. Okay, as you can see, some magic is about to start happening. Like all of a sudden, they started moving to the upside. 5 minutes fair value gap. This is some kind of what we've been waiting for. But if they are not here, or if they are not going to be here, it will be so hard for me to decide what next to do. And again, I am not going to risk a whole 658 stakes for stop loss or 500. Oh God, that's crazy, right? So I'm just gonna wait. The best thing you can do when trading is to wait. Wait as much as possible. Wait till you see what you are looking for. You can't just jump into trades. It's gonna like roast you alive. Don't know what you well, like it's going to take all of your energy, and there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? Like nothing. And it will be so hard for you to continue tomorrow because you fucked up. You know. So you just have to keep waiting. Okay. So 5 minutes at the moment is going crazy, as you can see. I mean, 1 minute at the moment is going crazy, and I'm trying to add to. Oh wow, 50. Oh god, 15 seconds is going mad. So we have 6 5 643.51. Yes, 643.51. This area is a suspect. have so many requests of what I have to do at this time. I have an email. I have. Oh God. Wow. Okay. I'm heading to the ES. See what's going on. Okay. Okay. They are not ready. I don't see them getting ready at this moment. Like, no, they are not. Um, okay. Let's see what's gonna happen here. I got. So they have come all the way up. Well, we still have a lot of time. We are. This is. Oh God. Wow. We don't have much time anymore because this is 10:50, and within now and the next 20 minutes, we want to see what's gonna happen. Yesterday they took a long time as well, just to like come to the next place we want to like. It took forever before they came to our POI, which is very bad for business. Uh huh. Oh wow. So 15 minutes. I've just seen 15 minutes just now. There's a fair value gap on 15 minutes, but that doesn't make sense, right? I don't like that one. No, I don't like that one. Well, what we can do to be on this particular trade is if because I'm not going to be like do some kind of FOMO, you know. I like to confirm my shit. Okay, so because they entered into the 15 minutes fair value gap just now, here and here, then we might be waiting for them to actually take out this area, then we can probably sell a bit. Yeah, but I don't know, depending on whatever that is going on. Okay, so the magic is happening just now. Okay. Sorry guys. I've just had an emergency. I have to reply to on the phone, so and on the system as well, which I have to do just now. But at the same time, I'm watching my trade so hard. I think my magic pencil is gonna work as well today. It worked yesterday and it's gonna work today. Well, well, well. Let's see. Somebody said it's going down as usual. Yes, it is going down as usual. Okay. Okay, so now we are just waiting for this 5 minutes fair value gap. Uh, if we can reach this 5 minutes fair value gap, it will be a very good choice at the moment because this is the only fair value gap we have in the market from um, from 9:45. I think this is gonna be like yesterday. Definitely gonna be like yesterday. It might be a late trade anyways. It's almost 11:15, so we have the 10:50, which has not actually acted in any ways. So 10:50 to 11:10. So we are still looking for what's gonna happen. Uh, if we can get to the trade before 11:15, that would be nice. Because I'm not gonna take any trade from after 11:15, anyways. I can give a grace period for myself. So at this moment, if the market is gonna sell, we cannot be targeting this sell side. It doesn't make sense. That's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever. So we can target the this ones if we are going to be selling from anywhere. Remember, this reversal started without taking out any liquidity, so there's no point in getting to the upside because the and that is one of the main reasons why the market has not been moving like really good because there was no liquidity at all. They are just there, nothing. They have nothing pushing them to the upside, unlike when they were coming down. But it was just so straight when they were coming down, and now they became shaggy. They've been ranging for the past for the past 1 hour 4 minutes. So you can imagine what's going on. You don't want to be in a rush. We have the 15 minutes fair value gap here, as you can see. So the 15 minutes fair value gap is actually playing a role in this market. This is moving crazy to the downside just now. So here, and actually you don't want to trust that one. You don't want to trust the 15 minutes fair value gap because this is what you're going to think of. Let's see what has happened in between the 15 minutes fair value gap. We have from that area to this area, right? And you can see what's going on there. Okay, so the market came in the first time. It was weak. Then they came over again and they arranged inside of the 15 minutes fair value gap. But that has not yet decided anything. There was no closure. There was no character that has changed. Nothing has changed. So what we can do in this situation is to wait for this to break to the low side, to break down. Like if they close below here, we can be looking into selling from there. Yep, that would make more sense than to just enter from from anywhere here. And sizing low because of the time. We have the time factor. There's so many things happening here just now. There's no movement for the macro time, like 10:50 to 11:10. Nothing is happening. Like, so we can't decide what is going to happen. But if they do close below, we can think of of doing something, probably by testing, by checking the sales from there. And again, I would like to enter my trade before 11:15, just to be at the safe side. Yeah, but at the moment, I do not trust the fair value gap, anyways. Yeah, the movement are supposed to be as fast as possible. Like as fast as possible, you know what I mean? Like if they will be respecting this side, so we should see some movement. We can see this area, these chop lines, like but we do want to see some reactions, good reaction, you know. Yep, I'm still gonna wait for them to close below here if they are going to move at all. So this is forming some other block here. Yeah, some other block. And it's not really another block yet. It's just weird. Okay, we can see some movement on 15 seconds. They are quite fast. Yep, but not the best movement, you know. Not the best one. If this is closing below, we do want to see an open fair value gap corresponding to this line of breaker, and that is with respect to what has been happening up here. So we have the market coming here. They don't have to take out this liquidity. They don't have to. Yeah. So that's a huge break. So we are waiting for that to close up. Do we have any fair value gap yet? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, we have on 5 minutes, but 5 minutes is just opening, so it's not a very good idea to wait for 5 minutes in this type of situation. And I do not believe they are going to range. No, I believe they are going to move very hard to the downside. 5 minutes, yeah. Okay. So we have this little one forming up. Oh no, we have little one forming up, and we can actually. Mm, mm. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. Um, what I can wait for right now to be like sure about what is happening, because I'm not sure about this hop here. So we can wait for something like this. So they go up here, right? And they close below here. And immediately they close, we can sell and probably stop here. Yep. That would make some sense. Yeah, that would make some sense. A bit of sense. Okay, so we're having over 100 ticks. Yep, we are having about over 200 ticks, so we'll be sizing so little. This is 11, 12. Wow. So I guess this is not happening. It's it's not happening. So, well, I think I'm going to miss the trade anyways, because if they keep moving up right now, it's probably because they are coming to the 5 minutes fair value gap. And if they do come to the 5 minutes fair value gap, the time is so late right now. So, depending on what they do, I'm closing this trade. I mean, I'm closing the O section by 11:15. And again, they've been ranging so hard, so they've done so. They are going to do more damage than ever if I try to do anything after this time range. Because we have this closure down here, which I believe with this closure, if they are going to come all the way down, they are not supposed to close above this place. I believe that's the last thing they should do. If they are going to continue the down, like the sell from this side, they shouldn't close above up there. They should be closing up below here. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna delete the 15 minutes fair value gap, and it's 11:15. Well, let's see what's gonna happen down here at 11:15 itself. So, like I said, I can give myself a grace period depending on what is happening, but I'm not interested in them coming there at this time. It doesn't make any sense. I would rather go with sell, trying to sell, than trying to wait after 11:15 to come all the way up here. They could decide to range for the rest of the day or to afternoon section. Okay, we are seeing some changes now. Okay. And again, if I'll be trading this, I'll be trading so like it's not gonna be a lot. The time is gone already, and I think that's me done here. I can't see anything that makes sense, you know. Yeah, as you can see, the market is not stable at the moment. They keep moving up and down. Well, uh, I'm not gonna trade anymore. Like I'm not trading today anymore. I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen in the next like 20 to 30 minutes, and see what they are trying to do. But it would have been better if they actually made uh the fair value gap here. And again, if you check in for like 2 minutes, yep. If there's a closure below there, the market is still moving to probably this side, maybe this side. Only if there's a closure, because you can see that's the 15 minutes fair value gap closed below. they made a closure, they went back, probably manipulate some people around. It doesn't matter anyways. So I am believing if they close below here now, they'll be moving to the downside. Something like that. But it's taking forever. No one's gonna wait for that. Gonna check on what's going on in the left. Yep, I believe they are still coming down because yeah, I believe so much that they are coming down. It might not be just now, it might be in the afternoon session or through tomorrow, but we have the new week opening up here. If they are going to break down the new week opening up anyways, it's, I don't know, probably la la la. Yeah, that's the new week opening up there, and you can see there's been a lot of range in that area. They've been dancing up and down. So they do tap into this 4 minutes fair value gap here, but it doesn't make sense. Like, there's nothing to do at this moment. The trade we would have taken, which we would have taken it, but it doesn't make sense as well because there's nothing to take. It's just gambling around if you take this trade. So the market closed below here, and 1:1 would have been good. Yep, 1:1, just yeah, 1:1 would have been good there. So what has happened? What I think has happened is that the 15 minutes fair value gap has actually disturbed the market from moving to the 5 minutes fair value gap. So I don't believe they are expecting it anyways. It's just probably a disturbance. They are definitely going to move to 5 minutes fair value gap. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. So we have 11:15. All the macros are done. So whatever that is going on now, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's probably some manipulations, whatever. Okay. See what's happened here. We have this area. Okay, so like I said, the market has just broke down. Let's see where they will lead to, you know. Yep. So they have just broken down, and on the yep. So this forming right now is a very good example of a good fair value gap if it's formed. So we do have markets falling from this area, as you can see. I knew the markets would be falling. Like they kept looking for ways to fall down, weeks upon weeks and stuff like that. So that's a good movement. Uh, I I was not going to participate in it, and I didn't. So, so this here to me looks like a very good place to actually continue the selling. But the time factor is very important, and I wouldn't be interested. You know, time is the basics of all these trades. Yep, I would have entered from here. Now I would have just entered from there. I'm gonna shift this forward because I know something. Come just yep. Now I would have entered from here and shoot to the downside. This will be my first target. 233 ticks. That's one ratio two. Now up to one ratio two, like one ratio 1.5. Then probably down a bit. Yep, something like that. This is what I would have done if it probably was before, but this is after. So anything after this 11:15, I do count them as manipulation. This market can decide to like spin up to come into the 5 minutes pivot gap from there because they just took out this burst here, and because of that there are so many uncertainties right now. So most times I'm not interested in all these uncertainties. It's risky. Yeah, I think yeah it's risky. And again, by definition, this you're looking at is the first fair value gap they are taking. I mean, the first liquidity they are taking in this market, by definition. So the market has been coming all the way down, right? They went up, at this place, then they came all the way down to take this place away. So, by definition, this is my first liquidity the market has actually taken out from this market. Major. These are minus. These are minus. So you can just imagine what's gonna happen from here. While they take this area, this can move to the upside so fast and so quick. So at this moment, I'm not going to enter into the trade for any reasons. No matter how beautiful it's looking, I'm not gonna enter into the trade. Like, if you ask me what I believe just now, nothing. Yeah, nothing. I'm just looking at the trade. I don't like to be confused. I don't like any situation whereby I will start gambling. So that is why most of the time I've decided to leave my trade by 11:15. 11:15 is a decent time to leave. Um, you don't want to be involved in all these jaggies. Here is a very good one. 15 minutes fair value gap. You could have entered from anywhere in this place, but this is a very good attack situation. Imagine the market coming all the way down, then jumping here, then doing the regular falling down type of scenario, then came all the way down, took out the first liquidity in the market after 10 o'clock, then reversed, then now pumping downward. No, I did not like markets like that. Anyways, the good market happened between 10 minutes to 20 minutes. I can tell you that for sure. 10 to 20 minutes and you're out of the trade. So one fact today was it was 15 minutes, right? As you can see, it was 15 minutes. But that was not my thing, right? I would have preferred the 5 minutes. The 5 minutes would be a very good choice for me. Like, that's the other block I've been looking for. It has like a space, bridging space, then it has a very strong downward movement. Then it has a very good fair value gap, 5 minutes fair value gap. The market could have actually come through. So now they are trying to create some divergence between ES and NQ. So the NQ is taking this liquidity while the ES is taking the down part. So it's crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. This type of trade I don't want to be into. And again, the trade started being so slow with huge amount of volatility in the market. As you can see, 512 from there. If I had entered the trade from here just now, this is as slow as anything I could think of. This is literally wow. I don't want to be in this type of trade. Sorry. Okay. Well, thanks for watching anyways. I hope as a new trader you can see what is going on here. I would say the market provided so many opportunity for us to trade, but one thing is very important: to be in the trade, to last long in the trade, you have to follow strictly your plans. You have to keep researching more on your plans, what the market can do, what the market wouldn't do, how the market reacting sometimes, and what type of situation you can be in the market, what can you do in that type of situation, because these are the things that affect your trades, right? Your trades can be so bad sometimes. You can enter into the wrong zone. You understand what I mean? Like, can get into a very bad situation. So you don't want to be in that type of situation. You only want to be in a trade that is good for you. And trust me, your trade would, I can guarantee, if you have any setup, that your setup is gonna show up to 10 times in a month. And I can tell you, 10 times is actually a lot of trades. Sometimes if you are day trading, like, it's a lot of trades. A good day can make you a lot of money, and a very bad day can actually make you lose a lot of money as well. This is not a bad day. It's just that my trade is not coming from there. So, well, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow, same time, 10 o'clock to 11:15.